question, am I a good person? I tried. Oh, thank you. I try, but it's not always easy, especially when life seems to take every opportunity it can to flick me in the balls. An example, a while ago I got a text from blood.org.uk saying, effectively, we want your blood. And my first reaction was, well, so do I. I had it first. Anyway, I go down to the donation centre, I fill out the paperwork, and when it's my time to actually donate, the medical staff can't actually find a vein in my arm, so they can't actually get any of my blood. Oh, don't get me wrong, I had a bloody good stab at it, but in the end, nothing. So there I was, ready to do my part for the greater good, and get turned away at the last minute for being a subhuman freak of science. And the symmetry was completed by the fact I was actually wearing my Captain America t-shirt at the time. But I was the last I was the last appointment of the day, actually, so that man got to take home all the leftover biscuits. So, another time, life kind of done me wrong. A little while ago, two mates and I went on one of our rare trips to that place known as Outside. You know, that place where the people are unfamiliar and the superhero t-shirts are relatively uncommon. We found ourselves in this bar and we actually got talking to these three women. And we were getting on with them really well. When it came to the end of the night, I asked them, would you like to hang out with us again? She said, sure. Then she gave me her email address. Not a phone number, not a Facebook friend request, not even a link to her Pinterest pinboard. These days, your email address is only something you give to someone who wants to give you an actual job, which is easily the 6th worst type of job that there is. I'll show you later. Maybe I wouldn't have such a big problem with going outside if people didn't make me keep going there for stupid reasons. A couple of winters ago, a friend of mine suggested that we all go for a walk in the snow. Now, I'm no meteorologist, but very few weather conditions are less conducive to walking than heavy snowfall. Oh, but it'll be so magical. We'll build a snowman, we'll make snow angels, and a robin will land on my shoulder and sing me the entire score of HMS Pinafore and go skipping off into Narnia. As you probably guessed, most of those things didn't happen. The reality of it was cold, my feet got soaked, and nobody appreciated the tactical genius of forming each of your snowballs around a piece of frozen dog turd. Despite people don't factor in the practicalities of the weather when they're making their plans. Even when it's hot outside, it doesn't get much better. If you want me to go jogging with you in the park, that's fine. If you want to get intimate with me as soon as we get home, that's also fine. But, you know, hope you like ball sweat. I've never really liked going outside, to be honest. You can easily tell if you're an indoor kid or not. If you ever thought to yourself, I touched the park. Which makes it all the more surprising when I agreed to go to my friend's birthday party. It was organised by the girl he was dating at the time, and the plan was to go out into the woods and build a deck. Now, it was the beginning of June, I think it was, and even then it was bloody freezing outside. Anyone else here noticed that how much cloud cover we get between June and August is directly proportional to how much nonsense we hear about an Indian summer? Because when the word Indian becomes synonymous with the word late anyway. I dare anyone here to show up to work tomorrow about noon. I'm just getting in, it's almost lunchtime. Oh, sorry boss, I'm having an Indian work day. But anyway, so I asked this girl why she chose to go into the woods. And it'll be so magical. We'll sit round a fire, we'll put candles in jars, I'll make best friends with a talking fox and the fireflies, we'll spell our names in the sky. I'm not sure what Florence and the Machine music video art school wank fest scenario you have. But it kind of ruins the ambiance when you've got the word Dormio broadcast across the side of a dead oak tree. It was muddy, there were no toilets, and I got bitten by every mosquito in a 4-mile radius. I assume that's what happened. There's just been the one mosquito getting increasingly frustrated it couldn't find any of my blood. I've been fighting this guy for 45 minutes, this is bullshit! And who was the first one to start crying when we couldn't find our way home in the dark? Okay, it was me, but she was a pretty close second. Anyway, that's probably about my time. Gotta get off now. Text my girlfriend saying about having an Indian period.